Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Romo. Um, this is my January 2022 trade recaps. First month of the year, and if you watched last month's recap of December 2021, you remember that I tried the new strategy with the cash account and doing very small dollar size, $100, 200, and with that, just to reiterate and kind of tell you a synopsis of last month if you haven't watched it, just going back to the very basics and prioritizing the prizes over profits. Just try to get as many reps in, small size. I was still practicing the rules, still having my wrists, still, exiting, taking profits, cutting losses quickly, still all of that, but just minimize in order for me to have more reps, for say. So yeah, and we're doing that, up until I, feel comfortable and see the results that I'm, you know, being consistently profitable. And I'm very happy with January because as you can see here, you see the total here, that's how much I made. But, you know, this is easily scalable. This will eventually become 140 a month, 1400 a month, 14K a month, and I know that. But in order to get there, I need to get the process down to a T. Feel comfortable taking bigger size. And this is what I have in my trading accounts. E-Trader and Interactive Brokers I rarely use now since finding Fidelity. Um, but as you can see here, this month I had 12 trades total and won 9 out of those 12. So a 75% win rate. Um, this is interesting actually. I guess because it's less losses that the average dollar size is bigger than my gain, and I still overall came, on top. But this is what I like to see, just getting the reps in and being on the right track, and then that'll build a confidence and which will come, which will, I guess, produce or, um, sort of make me feel better about taking bigger size, which will lead to bigger profits, and so on, But it all goes back and starts with the process, all of that cannot be achieved without nailing the process, So that's what this strategy is very focused on and what is, wouldn't really think about that, but, because everybody wants the money right away, yes, so do I, but I know that will come, you know, in order for that to come, and in order for me to maintain it, I need to get good at the process. So, with that said, we'll jump right into January, and oh yeah, before I go there, I had a good streak ending the month. Like, look at all these wins. I mean, yeah, they're small wins, sort of scratches, but I was still on track, on the right path, and the 3 losses came all this week, and then I just kind of was nailing it, honestly. And we'll see with the trades exactly what I did and how good, I guess, quote unquote, I was nailing it. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The last 7 trades of the month were green. So keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and put this up here. Oh no, hold on. Sorry, guys. Pause it. So here we go. This was the first trade of the month. We have, where is it? And for these, I've been busy that I haven't put an explanation on the verified post, but you'll see my entries and exits on the screenshot, the profit, and and the video is to explain what I went, my mentality was to the trade that I would have typed into the description of the trade. So yeah. So the first one, we're bringing it in here. Where's it at? Here we go. Make it a little bigger. All right, so this is an overnight trade. Bought on the 3rd and sold on the 4th. Let me see. So here on the 3rd, January 3rd to the 4th. So, here's the volume, so here's where I'm interested on the chart. So here's the 3rd here, and there's the 4th when I sold. So this here is the 3rd when I initially bought. So let's see what time I got it in and where. Alright, so this is the buy. Yeah, buy. I wish I would have had the time. Like this. Oh, dang. We'll figure it out. So, let me see. At 84. Damn, what is this late? Interesting. Okay, I was thinking this will lead into the next day, you know, morning spike that I can sell into, since, the breakout levels up here, this area, and, this first, no, it's not a first green day, but it's a green day. And looking back at it, it's not that good of a trade, because look at the volume, it's not that good. Look at the chart, it came all the way here, and I'm buying up here in the 84s, right? Let's see, yeah, 84 at 317, so 217 here because it's Central Time. 217. Dang, hold on. Going here. Dang, yeah, I'm chasing here. You don't want to do that. And then next day, so 85, right at the open at 9:30 and 18 seconds. So luckily I get out here at 85. I guess. So I guess that's good. I recognize, that it wasn't holding. I was gonna panic, and I got out right away. I wasn't liking the price action, and so that's a good takeaway from this one. Bad entry, but good exit. Because look at all this. And if I would have been really good, I would have bought this panic here, but it wasn't that much, from 777 to 80. That's really not that big of a jump, So yeah, that was it for that one. And then the same day on the 3rd, when or no, what was it? The 4th, yeah, 4th, made another trade, which was ABCT. Just bring that in here. So yeah, what should I lose? Lost like $5, $4 or so. So here we go. And what was this? AVCT. So on the 4th, what was I doing? Was it this first green day? Or was it on the 4th? Right here. 4th. Here. Yeah, what am I doing? It's not a good trade, just based off the chart. Breakouts up here. Dang, yeah. On the 4th. I'll probably chase too. Let me see. So buy at 270. Dang. Yeah, I chased bad. 270 all the time. 9:41 Eastern, so 8:41. So here. 270. Oh, yeah, here. So yeah, I saw this spike, and I try to get it on the dip here, and it went further than I thought. That's one of the things that I'm worried every time I try to do a dip buy. What if I get executed, but then it just dips more? That's It's the name of the game, I guess. But I did get a little bounce here. But yeah, this right off the bat, this is not a good trade, you know, and because this is the prior chart without the day I day traded. So seeing this, I want let me see, I want it to be holding higher than where it's at, like I want ideally the next candle to be like above this area, so like kind of above that support, in here, it's trading here, and then maybe, buy into that spike going up or into that consolidation, so that's what you want there. And it's happening, it's not even above that, it's below this. So here's where it opened, it opened right at this level. I should have let it, consolidate throughout the day. Maybe like if it spikes, dips here, and then it's holding here, up, down, per kind of midday comes down, and then here all kind of day, and then try to buy into this area where it starts to break up, and then ideally breaks this high day, and then it leads up to the multi-day breakup. That's what you want. So here, not a good trade. But yeah, learning. Next play was on the 6th. 5-6. It was ENZC. Go. So $1.18 gain. Woohoo! ENZC. Lot of lines. Let me see. So this one was on the 6th. Let's see. 6 here. What am I going for here? First green day type of thing? Interesting trades. Start out the first 3, January 6th. So it's this candle here. So what I'm guessing here, the only thing I see here's a 3 days multi-day run, and let's find out exactly what time I got it. And click on that. There we go, much better. Alright, so by 8:50 at 1:18. What time did it get executed? Oh, I got partials. 10:21, which is 9:21. 9:21 here. 9:21 and then 9:26. So here, yeah, so I'm seeing, this panic at the end of the previous day, which was the 5th, right? Yeah. You had panic, and sell off, and this day is, it gapped up and is holding this level. So I try to get in right around that level, which actually is not that bad of a trade. This is good. And I think I was watching this panic here. I'm not too sure about that, but I did recognize it was hard fade after 1, 2, 3 days of running, so I figured there was going to be some bounce. So let's see, I got a 118 here, so here's the support around this area, and those are previous lines from previous breakout areas that I had run, so they're not directly relevant to this trade, but I use those areas sort of to like understand what happened in the past. So I know like around this area there was resistance support around that area, and like where it traded that area, and then it broke that and then bounced around this other area. So yeah, let's see. So I got some here, we were saying at, what is the time? 9:21 Central. So I guess I'm here at 118 on the dip, and then oh, 1178. So right here, good entry, and then 1167 at 26 here, 67. Yeah, so this was good. And then what time did I sell? At 10:45. I wonder if, where I sell 10:45. Did I see this coming? 10:45. No, it was just, which I was just taking privates. 10:45. 10:45. Oh wait, no, it's 9:45 because it's Central Time. Sorry about that. 9:45. Why did I exit here? Hmm. I'm not sure, but what I'm assuming is that I sold into panic. I didn't take my profits in here. And I didn't want to turn into a loser since my gains were disappearing here. So I sold it, thinking, you know, that this was going to lead into further panic. Um, but I should, just held a little bit longer. It's panda's got to be, I get some sort of bounds. And just analyze it in real time as it's going, and then see how it reacts, and then maybe like sell here or so, like 12. Uh, but overall, this is not that bad of a trade. The exits were not as good here. Entry here, I really like. That area. Expecting the bounce, and I did get it here. It just didn't hold and keep going, and I didn't sell correctly. So, but I was on the right track. You know, just need to work on my exit. So next trade is GMPX. Let's bring that in here. GMPX on the 10th. GMPX on the 10th. It's like first green day. Yeah, first green day on the 10th. Boom, boom. Yeah, so first green day. Big runner. Few days of fading. This kind of was sort of a green day, but let's see why did I not buy or try to get in on that one. Yeah, so just look how choppy this is. There's, no consolidation, just up, down. And here, let's see where I got in though. You got spike, hold, big spike, hold. So better price action. And I came up for a loss. What did I do? I probably chased. Let's see. 234 at 12:30. 234 at 12:03. 12:03. Here. Dang, what happened? What did I do? So yeah, I mean, I got in on a dip holding VWAP, and I probably just panicked and sold. 234 right up here at 12:03. 12:03 right here. So I got it on a dip. I'm seeing this is where the base, after the sell-off is, and uh, spike dipped, held this level, and it's going again. So I saw that, and I want to get in on a dip here around that area for it to keep going, And let's see, I didn't hold. Well, no, I did hold quite a bit until 1:40 Central Time, which is here. Oh, 2:30 right here. Yeah, I was patient through all this. Held this held through this dip, this level held, and maybe I sell some here, but not that big of a of a bounce here, because I can see why I held, because it's not. I guess it's not that not worth too much to sell up here. If it's gonna bounce here and hold, might as well just let it test, and sell higher. And on the other hand, if it fades, it's not that big of a loss. You know, I've already held through this, and then I know if this is not gonna hold, I gotta get out because it's just downhill from there. But it didn't completely fade, but then the next day, flat, and this was the day, So you had to hold for 2 days for it to really work. Too long, so not too upset about it. And then next trade, OPTI or HMBL. I don't know which one was first, but they were both on the same day on the 13th. Let's go ahead and forward to that. Okay, let's go PTI first. 13th. It's a loss. So let's see. Yeah, it's the morning. Did I chase again? Oh god. So on the 13th. Yeah. Let's see. PTI. So I bought at 9:48 Central. So pretty quickly, so it tells you it's not good. 9:48. Here at 1128. Yeah, what are you doing, man? Look at how much this bounced. Well, I guess, yeah, in time, it's different. But, it gapped down. These people that bought up here thinking it was going to break out, they're going to be selling here into what I'm buying to get out, Um, so, yeah, and then not sure if I was using green or red as risk because that's where I sold like a few minutes later at 9:54. For here it was breaking, Yeah, so there's not a good trade here either. And that loss, verifies that, So there's not much else to this one. Chase, so quickly, and that's it. So yeah, HMBL is next. Let's put that in here. Let's get the chart. And then on the 13th, yeah, and this is another one of those that usually on the if it just comes from the bottom of the range and tries to break out, it usually does not work. Because it's come so much, and I haven't figured out a percentage or you know percentage of how I guess away from the top this affects it, but I could kind of get an idea on the chart, if it's this at the bottom of the range here, you know, and it just spiked to the top of the range, so odds, just from experience from what I've seen, I don't have any data to back it up. It usually doesn't work. So, but if this would have been like up here, like let's say it was this day, this was a green day instead of this one, it's this one has more probability of breaking out the next day and following up, because it's up here towards this area, it's holding here and then it spikes up to that and it closes up here, and then next day I feel like it's got a better chance of gapping up. So let's see what I did. I bought at Where's the time? 1:29 Central Time. 1:29. 29. Oh, 1:29. They're at 3:34. 3:34 here. So I'm seeing a hold here, and this is breaking out. So I want to buy here instead of chasing up here. So let's see how long I held at 246. 246. Oh, I sold here. Ah, dang. Try to spike a little bit more. But yeah, thankfully I didn't hold overnight because from the daily candle it looks like you gap down pretty bad. Yeah, panic. So 2365. I sold down here. Yeah, I guess I would have, gotten out at the similar area had I held overnight and sold the panic. A deal I would have sold up here for a gain. But yeah, that's it with that one. This is not the best trade either, and just a small little gain. But I feel like I was recognizing that as I was trading. Like I was like, oh hey, I'm kind of chasing a little bit, not taking ideal trades. And all this is all while getting ready to move homes. So I guess I got more focus moving forward. Like only ideal trades, only good setups from now on. So let's go on to the next trade, which is not until like a week from this trade, which is on the 20th, which is the ATS. The ATS on the 20th. Right. 20th. Right there. Let's see. Here are my lines. Yep. So where's the trade? Cool. Did I add on this? Oh no. Just partial executions. Alright. So let's go to the daily. Here, see, they just collapsed like that. Yeah. So here, it's breaking out. Breakout. Big run. This was gap down red day. But it wasn't a complete fade. It was sort of a, I guess, sideways consolidation day. Let's see how it traded. Yeah, so pretty much sideways. Just held this zone. 313, to 290, and 313. Here pre-market held, and it's up and up above that area, above this close, so it's got support here, and it looked good here up until, obviously you already saw that, but up until here, it looks good, on the intraday. So let's see, I got in at the afternoon, 12:57. Here at 370. All right, yeah. So I'm seeing it. All this hold, that is kind of concerning, but it held, you know, and I'm not chasing the spike. I'm getting in at, let me see, was that a dip? 12:57. 7. Yeah, sort of here. So I'm seeing this hold, spiked, bounce, held this, spiked a little bit more, and then it's dipping. So I'm like, okay, here's the uptrend coming in. So I want to get in that area, and I was right. It kept going up and up and up, and it was working fine. And it made a new high, in for some reason I did not sell, so what is it? This is my, you know, take profits area. This is my 10% right here, this area. So what I'm guessing is, I was like, oh, I'm gonna let it work out. It's working fine. It held this area, breaking out. It held on the dip here. It's going, but this is a different type of market. That's I've been seeing end of the day, fading after this. I started realizing that in a trade that I made in this month, which is February. I'm recording January's recaps in February, but this is still sort of happening. Charts at the end of the day are just kind of not holding. You know, so this is what happened with this. You know, and this severe drop. Here, I guess maybe is that we're exited 241. Oh no, damn! I waited. I was too patient with this. At 241, 141 Eastern. I mean Central. 141. Oh, wait, what? Wait, did I take it? What? What is happening? 141. Wow, why did I sell there? I sold here. 375. Here. Why am I doing that? Wow. So I'm at 359. What? F141. Yeah, it's right here. Wow, I didn't even see the spike. I must have gotten impatient, and seeing this stuff, and hard pull, it tried to bounce and it didn't. Then like hold up here, it came back down to this area, and I'm seeing kind of a change and downtrend, and that's what I get out, and it worked out, and I would have been on my profits right there, I was on the right track. But then look at the fade. That's this market, you know, crazy. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't on the right track. I just had to be patient and hold. Um, but yeah, and then the next trade was BBIG. BBIG on the 25th. Let me just raise this line. This other one, right? Two. Yep. On what was it? On the 25th. BBIG. Alright, let me see. First green day. Right here. Oh, and then it did this after hours. Yeah, so multi-day runner, multi-day fade, finding the base, first green day. That's pretty much it. Big spike at the open. Let's see when I bought. Did I add to this? Oh yeah, this one's one to double my position. Yeah, okay, so this is interesting. Let me see. Yeah, I doubled my position on this. Because I liked it. Uh, let's see. I got in on the morning at 8:45. 8:45. So 8:45 at 3:08. You know, here 3:08. On the dip. And I was using green to red as risk. And this held, and then I used that as my new risk. And all day it was holding and bounced. I didn't take profits up here. Let me see, was that my profit taking area? Not like 5-6% here, But then let's see, I added more at 11:21 Central Time. 11:21 here. Yep, let's get at. Um, it held this level, is basing there, and here in the afternoon it starts perking up here. So I add more. I double my position, and at 306.62. So here in this area, out of my position, I'm using that as risk, because now I don't have this risk. My risk is up here 7 cents higher, so I double my position and still keep the same risk, dollar risk, as my initial position that I had here, risking this low. So won't get into much detail into that, but just basic math, quite frankly. Um, and then I sell. I guess it wasn't working out. Pretty much break even, small gain at 2:01 Eastern. So let's see, 2:01, 2:01 right here. The big candle, big red candle right there at 3:08. Pretty much same entry. This brought it down very slightly. But had I use this as my risk, it's still holding this area, you know, and had I hell, like, look at that crazy squeeze. What did it do the next day? Then it gapped up and it just faded, right? I mean, it was pre-market, it was good, and then here just faded right out the open. The real volume came in. Yeah, look at that. Well, on the right track again, it's not bad. Next trade, let's see, LWLG on the 26th. 26th. Yeah, so it's interesting trade, I guess, in my part. It's not a breakout, but is sort of a first green day. Like, look at how much is faded. I saw this. I'm like, how much is fading? And sort of bounce here. And I'm like this is gonna, I guess, bounce some. Oh no, I lost it. What was it? 126. 126 right there. So let's bring in the trade. Overall, I guess I did good. Bought some at 760. Let's see. 760 on the dip. Good dip buy. Ooh, good dip buy off of that at 940, 840. 840. So see a spike here on the dip. 760, 15. Right at support area. That's a good dip buy right here. And then I just start selling into chunks. Into three chunks of fives at 856. 856. So I sell some here, 790. Not getting greedy. That's good. Based off my other experiences, the last trade, they faded and I didn't take my profit. So this one, I'm taking profits as it spikes. So that's good. And then that was my first profit there, and then some more at 903. 903. Really? 903, yeah, right here. At 805. Here, guys' stuff. And then the last at 923. Here on this panic, at 791. I was like, oh, I don't want to be part of that because it could just keep fading. This was speculative. So I wanted to be, if I was right, I wanted to take my profits and not, stay too long for the ride, and rightfully so. It faded again, just like the last one. This market just end of the day just fading. Yeah, There's that, and then let me see, it's made 2 trades the next day. Yeah, AIAD was first. AI. Oh wait, hold on. Gotta erase this line. Whoa. AIAD on the 27th. January 27th. So going for the breakout here. Let me see. Did buy? 841. 841. Wait, this is the 26th. Like, what? There you go. 841. Here, another good dip buy. Nice. At 306. Ooh, is that bottom? Here. Nice. You know, this going for the breakout there. It's not the best looking chart, you know, because there's a few days up in a row. But you know, I got in on a dip, run support, and you know, just played it and held. And then again, I started selling in pieces. Sold like a third at 903. 903 here at 325. Alright, again, you know, not getting greedy, you know, nail the dip, you know, just sell and see, take my profits, and then see how it reacts, and if it just fades, just cut it, and then kind of break even, and then still have this gain, you know. So and then another 1,000 at 1005, 1005 here at 34. You know, is breaking this, you know, so that, and then I guess I realized, you know, that it was multi-day, and then it was on a red candle, so I'm like, okay, you know, just I want to take my profits, you know, if it runs more, so be it, you know, but I got such a good execution, you know, I don't want to lose it, so I started taking profits. And then another 500 at 1031, 1031 right here, but to the multi-day breakout, you know, and these are good executions, you know. And then 48, yeah, and then another 250 at 1032, 1032. Yeah, so here, you know, I'm recognizing that it's gonna come a long way, you know, and it might not break out all the way, so I'm selling into this breakout area, and then these last 250 I sell probably like in this fade at 1134, 1134, ooh, 34 here at 323. Yeah, so in this area, you know, I let it fade a little bit. This should have held in my mind, you know, VWAP. This failed, so you know, I want to get out here, you know, and that was it. And this was decent gain, yeah, 10% right there. Good play, good trade. You know, was that my biggest win? Yeah, that was my biggest win of that month. Good, you know. So you know the bottom and just took my profits, and then the very last few shares I let it ride in case, you know, it came back, and then I just sold and still had a small gain. You know, it's a good trade. And then same day, TGGI. Here we go. TGGI. So this day, it was a good day, good week, nice. Let's see, on the 26th. Oh, not too far. 26. Whoa, what is this? It's gotta be first green day. Oh, and I was sold it on too. It's here. Dang. 26 here. Wait, no, 27th. Oh, that explains it. It was this day. Nice. Okay. Yeah. So first green day, above this consolidation, volume, good. Yeah, I was like, why am I buying here? Yeah, this makes more sense. TGGI. All right. So in the afternoon at 109 here at 125 here, right there, 125. So I'm seeing a spike, holding, and I want to get into this area of breakout and risk to 12 scenario, as you see the line there. And it worked pretty well. Did I sell some into here at 2? Yeah, so some here at 131. Good sell, yeah, right around this breakout area. Good. What was it, was it a fourth? And then I held the rest. Did I hold it through this? 322. No, I panic sold here. Yeah, alright. 127. I get out. Here. Well, I guess I recognized that it was fading, and I put my sell in it and it kind of held. But then, it came all the way back and broke high day. But based off the other trades, I saw them fade late day, so I'm like, I don't want to take chances. I just want to get out safely. And it was fading, like, it's okay. I still got in for a gain, very small, but I played it well, and then next day had a gap up and fade. Looks like, let's see, yeah, gap up and failed. Yep. But yeah, that's it. And then move on to the last trade of the month. Dave, DAV, on the 31st. Whoa, let's do that. 31st. It's this one. 31st, right there. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Dave bought at 832. 832 here. Alright, so yes, is passing through this breakout area. So let's see the previous day. When was that? The 28th. So the previous day, big spike, and going for the morning spike, it held around this breakout area. So I'm like, I wanna test it, so that this one is not a breakout. I'm just going for a morning spike. And let's see. So we got in right here, right? Yeah, 32, 832 at 12. I want to chase a little. I want to get 190s ideally, but nonetheless, we got in at 12 right there, and just 8 shares. It's okay. But then I sold 3 at $12.60 at 8:39, 7 minutes later. 39 here. Yeah, I'm going for the spike. What I got is working, so I want to take my trades, because I've been noticing, in the morning they just work out, in the afternoon they fade. So why hold it if it gives me the move in the morning, and in the afternoon it's not gonna work out. It's gonna hit those same levels and fade. Then might as well take them here, because usually in the morning it makes the highs. So that's why I want to get out quickly, and that's why I started trying morning spikes. and then I held 5, and then so that 848, probably at this 848 here at, whoa, 1218, really? 1218, 948, 948, right at the bottom, 848 here. How did that even get there? It's weird. Interesting. Look, because it looks like this candle only goes to 121, 120, 121. I got it secured at 12, 185. So like, anyways, doesn't really matter. But yeah, decent trade to end the month, you know, and that is it for my January trade recaps. But yeah, let's just bring this in here. This is the month, so you see. So yeah, I mean, like I was saying, that eventually will become 140, 1400, 14,000. You know, oh, that's this month. You want to see that? But yeah, I mean, I'm very satisfied with this month, and I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys learned something from it. You know, if you got questions or anything, you know, I can help out, you know, as much as I can in the comments. Just comment, like, share, you know, just, you know, get the word out. I just want to help people because I know this is doable, and you know, scaling so far down, or you know, scaling all the way down to the very basics and very small amounts of money. You know, if I could do it, anybody could do it. You know, you just got to be dedicated. You got to be meticulous. You got to be patient, and you can do it too. And that's what I want to show through all this, through these recaps. You know, see how it started and where it's gonna evolve. Because I know where it's gonna go. I can see it already. I could, you know, it's out there. I just need to get it. And the way of getting it, it's going through this. You know, the process, step by step. You know, getting the process down, and then scaling up, and then that's it. You know, so hope you guys like it. Comment, like, share, do it all. But yeah, see you guys. Peace.